Do you think the Itsy Bitsy Spider gave a F about the rain?
Yes, I do.
No, it didn't. It climbed up the water sprout.
But
You know what I mean? Wake up and acquire that currency. Chase that cheddar. Go get that bread.
rain, sleet, or snow, I respect it.
Yeah, this weather's pretty insane lately. I think next Tuesday we're supposed to get some rain and snow.
Tomorrow,
And I'm not even joking. Actually, today we have the AC on. That's a first. That's a first. It hasn't happened yet.
I turned on the heat at my job.
You turned off the heat at your job?
On the heat.
On the
It
heat.
was a
Okay, you
little
were
cold.
chilly
I was a
today.
little
Okay, I
chilly,
hear
you.
you.
Know what I mean?
I hear you.
But we're here.
It's a cruel world.
Northeast
we're here.
Pennsylvania.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. He didn't die. He decided he wanted to leave.
Where'd you think where'd he go?
That is a great question. You know what? All right. You want to get a little conspiracy in here real quick?
Okay, all right.
All
Talk
right.
to me.
I believe DMX didn't die.
Talk to me.
Okay. So
Talk to me.
I believe DMX didn't die because I don't know if you heard the song. I didn't go with him and Joyner Lucas. It's Joyner Lucas, DMX, and some other third
Party.
artist.
Okay.
Okay. It's called I Didn't Go.
Okay.
Bro, the last verse. I'm on cross the leg here. The last verse.
Let me fix mine.
he's over there like, I didn't go. I didn't, he's doing that. He's doing that. What he does.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, bro.
and it's just like, and this song
Shout out
came
X.
out after he passed. So to me,
Okay. All right. Okay, you're cooking.
I believe he's not passed. I believe he just wanted a little more of a private life for him and his daughter. His daughter was like his number one. His number one. That's
Okay.
he loved his daughter,
Okay. I have like a little input to the story.
Let's hear it.
So as like I've said before, I'm from
Uh-huh.
New York, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I have a lot of family and I'm kind of related by marriage to DMX. A couple like separations, but yeah, so I will tell you he is dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he did go. I guess the song it was a fruitful thought.
Yeah, fruitful thought.
It was a fruitful thought there for a moment, man.
It was sweet.
Yeah.
You didn't know what you were walking into?
No, but Chuck Norris though.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive.
And with that, welcome everyone to episode 160 of the Middleman Podcast, featuring the man, the myth, the legend, GraveMaker. I did my
Hello.
best at doing that, dog. I did.
You know, I do like that. I do like it. I might give you one on the way out.
I
On the way
appreciate
out,
it.
might
I appreciate it,
have
man.
to.
What a tag, what a legendary tag you have there, man.
Thank you.
I've heard that tag be altered in your voice multiple times because you always have a little bit of a different way of putting it.
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah,
we'll get
yeah.
one at the end of the show. We may see. What I remember is Atmosphere. I did like some high to low for you, like some
Yeah.
crazy- And that was like off the cuff. And I was like, that was smooth.
Yeah, nah, I
was
like
gas.
that. You know what I mean? When it comes to like my tag, honestly, the first time I ever did it like that was actually with Steez. Was actually the first day I met you. Because I was just like looking for a tag,
Yeah.
and I couldn't really think of one. And GraveMaker, it just came, and ever since then, I have to get it like chopped though, because like it's never actually been sampled. It's always been my voice that
Mhm.
day every time I do it. So like, no GraveMaker is right or wrong because
Is
it's
ever
never really the same.
consistent. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But maybe that's the niche of it all.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
you
know
know
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
mean? Also, I'm lazy, so it's like, cool. If I just say this one more thing without having like, it was Steez, can you copy that? Like, nah, it works. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I feel like it fits the emotion of each song. Sometimes you get like a GraveMaker,
Mhm.
and then it's like a GraveMaker, like we're going crazy. So
Yeah.
like, I really do like that.
That's a great point. You
Thank you.
definitely use that as like emphasis and emotion to travel and stuff like that, man. You have a really unique style of music. You
Thank
really
you,
do.
thank
You
you,
know, you
thank you.
kind of. I want to just touch on everything that we're gonna get into before we start talking about your music. You know, we got music, we got sports enthusiasts, we got a fashion mogul. You absolutely love fashion.
Thank you, thank you.
I wear not a lot of fancy clothes, right?
No, but
so-
you're
Because I knew you were coming. Okay. So like I look at my outfits for podcasts to get ready and see what have I wore, what haven't I worn in
Yeah.
a while. You know, let's try to switch it up here.
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. And I was like, bro, 3 times I changed. 3 times. And then I was like, yeah, this is it. This is what's up. You know, like I did it for you. I did it for like Alaji Daquan, knowing how he is, and NEPA Fashion Week.
Yes,
you know, I put on that lament. It's just, you know, fashion, you know, so
different level. Yeah,
you're all
sure.
about it. But yeah, so let's start with the music, you know, the name. We were just getting into it, you know, with the tag and everything like that. GraveMaker, it's a very unique name. I'm interested into what it means for you and what you're like, what other people perceive it as, you know, because it's such
a different, it really is, because it's like, it's funny because like GraveMaker, it's hilarious because you hear GraveMaker and you hear rap music and you automatically believe violence. That's your automatic thought. And that's like the big perception, that it's about violence. And honestly, it has nothing to do with violence. Mm-hmm. It's all about just living with your decisions. I used to get in trouble a lot as a kid. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? Just fights here and there, talking back. And my mom used to always say, like, you're just digging your own grave. And that's where it comes from.
That opens it up.
You know what I mean? It's all about just living with your decisions. So like now, all my decisions, I haven't made the best decisions in life. I haven't made the worst decisions in life. But at the end of the day, like, they're all my own personal graves. That's why I like to say, like, everyone's a grave maker unless you're a complainer. Unless you're sitting there complaining about the things that you missed out on, you're not a grave maker. But if you're taking it on the chin and just keep on going, you're a grave maker. That's all it's about. It has nothing to do with killing. And that's what I hate, that's the perception. I really do, because it's like, it really has nothing to do with killing. It has everything to do with just like becoming one with your choices.
Yeah, that's an extremely deep thought, definition and meaning. Like I'm glad you explained that, because I would have not have guessed that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know what to make of it, you know. But that is a really great perception and understanding of it, you know, just being true to yourself and living with the decisions, because no regrets at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You can't take it with you. So, you know what I mean?
Music for you, you know, did you have a previous alias before you became GraveMaker?
Yeah, the biggest one that I would like follow realistically would be YGMJ, GraveMaker J, or Jada Kid. That was early years. I've made music for it'd be like 10 years now. But I took a really long break. Okay. So when I came back from the break, it was YGMJ, Young GraveMaker J, and now I woke up one day, I was like, drop the Y. I'm a grown-ass man. Yeah. GraveMaker. You know what I mean? And that's when... That's one. So, dang it. I was gonna, you know. But that's really... So yeah, YGMJ, Young GraveMaker, I woke up one day and I was like, yeah, I'm a grown man. So
I respect that.
Let's drop the Y. I don't want to be a little baby. Yeah. I'm 40 years old. You know what I mean?
When was that morning? Around what point of your career? How many musical years were you in at that point?
Well, I've been doing it for about 10 years. So I would say about like year 7, 8.
Year 7, 8. Okay,
you know what I mean?
That was like the maturity in the music, the evolution for yourself. Yeah. Like what other practices other than the name did you find yourself changing as you were going through those different phases of becoming GraveMaker?
Honestly, I became more free. I used to always like try to make music for everyone else in a sense of like what will make me famous, things like that, and how could I make money. But then I just woke up and it's like, I like making all types of music. I like doing what I want to do when I want to do. GraveMaker is more, it's not just music, it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's my brand. It's how I dress. It's how I go about my life. You know what I mean? I'm one of the first people at work to be like, I messed up. That's on me. When I'm playing flag football with my friends, we'll get into that more. When I mess up, I'm not okay with it. You know what I mean? I like to take responsibility for my actions. And when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And sometimes I choose wrong. Like, I willingly know, don't do that, but I'm human like everyone else.
I hear you. I hear you, man. I respect that, Grave. I didn't know that about you. I love it. That's a great meaning. That's what it means. If you were ever so curious, that's what it means, man. And you had a discography. You had a lot of music out. I recently discovered that it wasn't out on Spotify and stuff like that.
Yes.
rebrand, whatever the case may
Yep.
be. But there was my first song that I've ever heard of GraveMakers was GraveMaker Sosa.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that song is still available on YouTube.
Yeah, yes.
You did a live performance of that with North Star. And that was a really dope. I love that song. GraveMaker Sosa.
Yeah, put you in a toaster. Oh my God.
Damn. I guess like
You-
I'm not even lying to you, bro. Like that was really in my rotation for like the entire first year that I heard it. And it still is like if it pops up, I'm like, yo, this is a heater. And I need everyone to like follow through with this one. Because
I'm gonna be honest
song.
with you. It's funny that you like that song because a part of that song is about the night that you gave me. Now you're really making me think because you asked me when did the drop start?
Yeah.
That night, the first ever Atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
It was my first moment where I was treated like an artist. And I made the bar. I used to pray for nights like this, overlooking the city of Scranton. And every time I hear that song, I'm that guy again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so like it's nice to hear that because it's like without you, that song doesn't finish.
That's interesting.
You know what I mean?
extremely
It's not a
interesting.
finished song.
Yeah, that's respectful, man.
So I love that song. I felt like that did do a lot for me mentally. And for my music career. Like a lot of people do like that song. Yeah.
It's a bop.
The GraveMaker, that tag, that's when it was born. So yeah.
That was like I'm here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and it was so fitting. It was a great music video. There's Rick and Morty in the background. There's just little things, little aesthetically pleasing things that you may have requested.
Yep.
That help describe your character in the music through the background.
Yes.
That, so,
that's what. Shout out North Star, man.
Yeah.
Like that's my friend on a personal level, and like we really do see eye to eye in a lot of creativity things. So like we just saw that, and I was like, yo, bro. He was like, yeah, bro, and it was just. And it's always great doing work with local talent. Like that's the most fun I have because it's like, hey, we're building something for the community.
Yes.
Let's do it right.
You're all about that, man. You're all about community. You're all about, showing love to the community, being at events. And you have one heck of a stage presence.
Thank you.
Let's just get into that while we're talking on, you performing in platforms and stuff like that. Man, you own that stage, and that's something that you can't teach. That's something that someone just has to have within them. And you know what, you interact. So with that being said, there's a few artists who, may need to like up their stage presence. Because maybe they don't have it. That's okay. It takes time to take practice. You start learning things. There's cues. There's things people don't even think about that you can do to really up your performance. And so just seeing you get off stage and interact with people and just like have a great time up there. Yeah. You own the stage. And not to mention, bro, you're pretty tall as well. So like
thank you.
It's hard to miss you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Like when it comes to that, I tell like artists like 10 years I've been in it, but like realistically, I don't go hard. I don't go as hard as I can. You know what I mean?
By the time it's over.
Yeah, you get what I mean. Like I always like so like I try to tell a lot of people like, especially when it comes to performing, I perform so well, and it's not even me trying to sound cocky. It's just because I perform it every single time I sing it.
Yeah.
When I'm rapping the song, like my like process is I'll hear the beat, I'll write, finish, say I'll get 3 bars. Now we're starting from the top. And if I can't figure what's going after those 3 bars, I'm repeating those 3 bars with emotion hundreds of times.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So like when I'm on the stage, it's just recreating that. You know what I mean? Because like I show up in big moments. You know what I mean? All my life, like, yeah, I may not be perfect.
Yeah.
But when you need Jay got you. You know what I mean? So I try to put that into my music.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you're so?
I don't want to let people down.
Okay.
I'm big into that. You know what I mean? Like even
do you feel like you unlock like a 5th chamber of something within you to be like, I gotta get this done.
I gotta get this done. Yeah.
And you can only tap into that reserve when it's being
when
asked
it's
upon
time.
you. Okay,
like, come on, like think about it. Like you're the head of Atmosphere. Like how many people perform and know the people personally that are booking them?
Yeah.
You trusted me, so I have to go out and give you my all.
killed it.
Like I was sitting there, like going into it, I'm like, I can't mess up. I can't mess up. I know how they view me. I'm GraveMaker. Like at that moment, like it's like GraveMaker. No J right now. This is 100% GraveMaker. Your friends need you.
Yeah.
They trust you. Don't let them down.
You cook.
You know what I mean? And like I just try to keep that.
Colo, as a photographer, videographer, being at the event, capturing, set performance, what's your input on it? Because you've seen different levels of stage presence. What were your thoughts of Mr. GraveMaker's stage presence here?
To be honest, to be like you said, one of the first times of like you.
Technically, that was like my second performance. Yeah, that was my second performance ever.
Nah, your performance, you were alive. You was definitely rocking both sides of the stage. And,
thank you.
You know what I mean? You was rocking out. You know what I mean? Like a rock star.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I want to be a rock star, baby. Come on now. I just want to be a rock star. Might not make it.
Shout out Colo real quick, our honorary cameraman. We're missing out on Michael for the next couple weeks. He's got college going on.
Okay.
Good luck, kid. Keep doing your thing. Let's go, man. Finish that project. We're rooting for you. He's like directing a movie or something,
That's
man.
So
it's pretty
fire.
nuts.
What school?
Marywood.
Yeah, I
brilliant.
like that school.
Guys,
love Marywood.
Love you, Michael. You're doing your thing. Now, one comparison that I really want to just point out and just give to you is, dude, I really get like an ODB type of style from you.
Okay.
Because the ODB was a master of a style. No one's gonna copy that style.
No one's just him.
And so like you have a wide range. You make what you going back to earlier. You're free. You're a free artist. You feel free when you're creating music. So you're not afraid to tap into, rock, rap, singing, like you're trying all these different things. Like I'm ready to see you on the EDM track. I don't know if there is one yet, but an EDM track would be dope.
Yes, it would be.
But you're not afraid to go and try different styles, and also with just a diversity of like having. I think that's not a word. Diversity. That is a word.
Yeah.
One time I said versatility, and that's not a word.
That's not a word, yeah.
But the diversity that you have within, like, the GraveMaker, the pitches of the sounds and the emotions, it's different every time. So that's what I'm saying. As an as a Wu-Tang fan, the ODB, you have a swag to yourself, and you have a different style. You like to stand out, and it's not arrogant either. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be arrogant at all. You know what I mean? I want to be really approachable. Mm-hmm. Like, to be honest, like everything I do, like approach me. Like I'm mad cool. Like I'm brutally honest. You know what I mean? Some people may not like that, but I feel like I just want to be approachable. You know what I mean? Like, maybe Colo, that's why we get along. You'll see me at Family Dollar. Yo, Colo, how you doing, man?
That's correct.
I just like, I don't know, bro. I like to be friendly with people. My mom always told me, show love and respect. You know what I mean? And you'll get that in return. That's all I'm looking for. Like the great J. Cole said, every poet just wants to be loved. And before I even made music, when I heard that, I'm like, I feel like that's every human. Everyone just wants to be loved, man. Especially someone that's putting art in the world. Dude, like, come on, we all want to be appreciated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not easy to do what we do.
How is your writing process? You had mentioned, I just want to know, like, your lyricism and stuff like that, like, because you're really pulling inspiration from a lot of different sounds.
Yeah.
Because it's all over the place, but it's good. It's well put. It's put together. Like, it's not.
It's weird. Like, it really is weird, man.
That's important. I gotta make sure you guys know that.
It's just different. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's because like it's truly me. Like, I'm really tapping into like me. I'm all over the place. Like, I really am. It's certain things in life, like. Man, I grew up, like I said, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and then I moved all around. So, like, it's really my life experiences and the different people I met, the different sports I played, so many different experiences. Like, I listen to so many different, like, music. Like, I love Kate Bush.
I have no idea who that is, but am I ready to put on Kate Bush?
Kate Bush? You're going to hear Kate Bush, and you're going to be like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Jay. But it's like I'm a huge MGK
There's some pretty
fan.
okay, yeah.
Like Kendrick Lamar is my GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, so Biggie and Jay-Z, huge. I just have
You
so
actually
many.
have a Biggie. Or,
Yes,
no,
I
Notorious
do.
Big shirt.
And this
right now.
was given to me by my grandmother because she actually worked for Bad Boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got this whole vintage, you got a very vintage outfit going on today, man. We'll definitely tap into the fashion. With music, as we mentioned, the tracks are off of like Spotify and other platforms, but you do have a SoundCloud, which does have a limited tracks on there. And you dropped a track called Alone.
Yes.
And so I listened to that track, and it's like the cover art is everyone walking in one direction, but someone walking the opposite way. Okay. And you're like talking about doing it alone, but with the team surrounding you, right?
In a sense, because honestly, that's like my mental
Burped.
state right now in the sense of things, especially musically. Like, it's just me, and it has always kind of been just me.
Okay.
And I've come to the realization that I'm alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I like that cover art. I really do. I do like that. And yeah.
And so we have some pretty exciting tracks that you teased and snippeted the other day on your Instagram, which I'm sure got a lot of love. I was actually going to save this for the later part of the show, but let's just get into it now since we're already here. So we got 3 tracks here. We got Friends, which to me, I wrote on the side is like a rock pop type of style.
Rock pop. Yep.
Rock pop type of style music. Tricks and Tricks, that beat cut, the boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, Tricks. I love Tricks.
Yeah, so it's like we go from like hell yeah, screw you, mom, and I'm living a good life, right? To like boom, boom, like getting like
we smoking blunts.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. We're talking to Mary here.
Yeah, man.
And then the last one, which I actually had the pleasure of sitting in on, is a song called Name by it's a collaboration with Mr. Putin.
Yeah.
Losha Putin here.
God.
But let's talk about these 3 tracks. This is basically like a layout for you, a resurgence for you in your music platform, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like your aim and your goal and what to expect from GraveMaker this year in the music.
I'm gonna be honest with you, life is hitting me fast, so like I definitely did calm down. Had a little bit issues with my distributor. So I was like, you know what? Let me just gather my thoughts and really plan everything out. And really, I'm taking over. That's the best way to say it. Like, I'm around too many talented artists that believe in me for me to have junk anything.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's really what it is. Like, you're gonna see a lot of music coming out from me. I'm gonna low-key be flooding the market only because I feel like I make so much different types of music that I have to start showing everyone what I do. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a GraveMaker song for everyone.
Okay.
But not every GraveMaker song is for one.
It's for everyone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know there's one for everyone, or one day I'm going to make one that will be for you. So little things like that, for sure. So you're going to see a lot of music coming out. Those 3 songs will be the next 3 songs dropping.
Nice.
And I will always leave it up to the people on what we're getting next.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a timeline at the very least?
Timeline at the very least, I'll be honest with you, expect something by April 17th.
Okay, cool.
By April 17th, one of those 3 songs will be up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I'm hoping it's Name, because Name is a hitter. Well, out of those 3, let's just talk about where they originated from, so people know, because they're gonna be coming out. So why not talk about them?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about Friends. It's a rock pop based song.
Yeah.
We can't repeat the chorus verbatim without saying a curse word, but you can paraphrase.
Honestly,
it.
when it comes to Friends,
yeah,
that's more of a. I was in my bag one day, not really just sometimes my creative process. I try to like mentally, physically, everything, like spiritually tap into what emotion I felt in a given
scenario time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Friends is a song basically of me transforming myself back into 15 to 17-year-old Jay.
Okay.
You know what I
Cool.
mean? So that's really just that.
That's
That's where it comes from. You
That's
know what I
fun.
mean? Really just
Do you know
How
how to
did you
play any
feel?
live instruments?
No.
Any of those?
I mean, technically I know how to play the trumpet at the 5th grade level.
Okay. I
And
don't
the
know
recorder at the 4th grade level.
Hey,
Yeah.
talk to him.
Come on and
Talk
book
to
me.
him.
Book me. Yes, they put me at trumpets because I have dimples.
Is there any hopeful initiative to maybe learn an instrument? Because you're so inspired by rock, and I think you with the stage presence that you have, having a band behind you on certain tracks
I want a band.
would be unbelievable.
I really want a band to work with me, especially with a lot of songs like me and Dallas.
Yeah,
We always talked about like we're
Great
gonna
combo.
make a band and we're gonna change our names and we're gonna be two complete different and we're gonna be in
Cool.
a band because like we really do enjoy making that type of music together. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Big
That's
love
the
to
best feeling.
Dallas.
Oh my God.
Homeboy, I think he's out of Puerto Rico right now. He's
Yes.
living large.
Work
Good for
trip
him.
living like Larry.
Good for him, man. Yeah, Dallas is. He's a light. He's a spirit, man. I'm happy to see him continuing with the music, and
Yeah.
he's evolving too.
Yeah. Finding where he wants himself to be and where that's really what matters with music. You have to be where you want to be, not
Mhm.
where other people want to be, where you want to be.
Okay,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm big
that's
on that.
the message.
Yeah.
The message. Be where you want to
wanna
be. Next song we have here is Tricks, and I'm telling you, this one's just like a party get lit song. Like I'm over here like
Tricks.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, tricks. I'll be honest with you. I was under the influence.
okay,
I was under the influence.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs. Just feel good vibes. That's really what I go for because, like I said, I know my music isn't for everyone, but I
Mhm.
have a lot of friends that they love Tricks, hate Friends, and I understand that.
Yeah,
So like,
because it is
Tricks
two different spectrums.
two
of music.
complete
Yeah.
different spectrums.
Uh-huh.
So like, Tricks is for my homeboys. You know what I mean? It's for my guys.
I
Like,
did that.
that's the type of songs we like to bump, you know what I mean? Before a party,
Uh-huh.
let's get lit.
Yeah.
So if you like to just vibe out, let's vibe out. You know what I mean? That's closer to what? You'd say Detroit? Like Detroit rap?
That is not
Like Tricks?
that's I can't answer that. I can't. I'd be lying to you if I just said yeah.
I'd
I'd be lying to you if I just said yeah. I
We're
can't
gonna
answer that.
come back to this at a later date. When I see you next time, I'm gonna have a better
Maybe the
answer
full
for
song
you.
needs to be released.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
'Cause
Full song has to be
I only
released.
have a snippet of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're
So,
right. You're right.
But the one song that I am extremely familiar with is Name. Because I just so happened to be there for that session.
Yes, sir.
And bro, what a session that was, man.
that
Like,
was amazing.
I never thought that I'd be seeing a GraveMaker and Shaputin collab because honestly, the both of you make similar music.
Yeah,
at times, and
yeah.
You guys have a good vibe. It's like you in Dallas, you know.
Yeah. We honestly, when it comes to music, people that I collab with, because I don't really collab with a lot of people,
Mhm.
and it's not out of like arrogance or anything like that. It's just more of like, can we be friends?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not just making music with you because you're good at making music. Like, are we cool?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, me and Shaputin, we laugh, we joke, and we have a good time.
Yeah.
So making songs together is easy. The process of that is it was after we performed at Kickback. Shout out the team. You know what I mean? That was an amazing show. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, sir.
He was like, "Yo, bro, you want to go to
Oh
the studio?"
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It was literally
I was
2
lost. I'm
days
like
after.
Kickback. I'm like Kickback, and now I remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I played him that beat. He was like, "Yeah, let's do this.
yeah.
Let's do it." And I
Uh-huh.
was like, "All right, let's go." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need a verse for this. Let's go. And he went in there. He killed it. His process and my process are two complete different processes.
Mhm.
So to see what we were able to make together was dope. So I'm really excited for that. And like, I low-key have been gatekeeping that because that was a while ago
Yeah,
that I recorded
yeah.
that.
I
Like,
actually I have like raw footage of that whole session. Yeah, that I never did anything with.
like
Editing
so,
is a SOB, dog. Let me tell you, man. Editing is unbelievable.
it's
man.
crazy. But I low-key want that song to drop like closer to summer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is that type of vibe, man.
It's that type of vibe. So
It's very
we'll
Caribbean,
keep you
know?
updated. We'll
Yeah.
keep you updated. And we want to do it right. You know what I mean?
Hey, and we
wanna
want
do
a
it right.
music video. I'm gonna say that right
Exactly.
here, right now.
Like
We want a music video.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
So it's a lot of things to do with that song. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like I love it, man. I love the process.
Yeah, it's an absolutely lovely song, man. You guys
Thank
did the Kickback show together. You guys did Atmosphere together. You know, you're doing all these shows, man. What is the feeling that you leave the stage with? Like, what is that emotion for you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's grateful. It's
Mm-hmm.
grateful because I know there's people in this world that want to be in my position.
Yeah, I hear
Because
that.
I once was that kid that wanted to be in my position.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Just 4 years ago when I started taking music seriously again, like I wanted to be here exactly where I am right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't here last year.
Before
You
we
know what I
started
mean?
the pod, you said I've been waiting to be here for a while, man.
You
And-
know what I mean?
And yeah, that's true. We've talked about it. We
Like-
have talked about it.
I got that.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for my name to be on it.
Uh-huh.
And now I have one with my name on it. And it's hanging up in my house.
Other one.
Like, so it's little things like that. It's really just being grateful, man.
Yeah.
Like, because that stuff's not promised at
Mhm.
all. So just to know that there's people in this world that value my talents, because that's it too. Like
Agreed.
you're validating.
Yeah,
Validating. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not tripping. Validating my art. So
Yes.
just grateful. Just grateful.
I love that, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, this episode. You know, we're here actually where it's episode 160.
60.
And so that is 10 episodes since we've like started, right? And I meant to say this earlier, but I completely forgot. 10 episodes since we started, since 150. So there was a thought. At 150, every 50th episode, I do a live podcast. I do a live podcast. If you've been there, you've been there. And the live podcast, it involves my audience, so the people
Yeah.
in the crowd, to come on a show for a few minutes and then rotate out and keep it
I mean,
moving.
talking,
You know,
yep.
let's just do that. So I've been thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna do one for 175 instead of waiting until 200. I was thinking
dope.
about it. And where would I go? I'm thinking Stroudsburg. So Stroudsburg, let me know.
Ooh,
Let me know if this
I
is
like
something
that.
let me know if this is something we want to do. Episode 175. We'll find a spot out there. The middleman will travel and we'll do another live podcast. But you know, as a matter of fact, on that tangent, let's get into tea time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. I don't mean to be abrupt about anything about the music, because we're definitely going to talk about the music a little bit
Nah,
more.
you're good.
But there's a
dog.
lot more that I really want to talk to you about. Like I said, this has been an episode in a long time in the making, and grateful to finally have you here, Grave. So cheers to tea time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea.
This is the best. Half and half, man.
Green
Half and
tea.
half. I love half.
I
and
think I
half,
just
man.
really wanted this drink at that moment, bro. Like,
I was looking at mine like, yeah.
this is thirst quenching
And
right
out the
now.
can is the best.
Mhm. Cheers. Yeah, I usually never go in for a double sip. Yeah, I really want.
Like,
I really wanted that. So, welcome to Tea Time. Not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona IC GraveMaker. There are questions in this pot. I need you to pick a question and then pass me the piece of paper, and we will read it aloud.
okay.
Here we go. Welcome to Tea Time. Perfecto. I put in a question today, and if this is it, I'm gonna love it because it was funny. I thought it was pretty funny. All right, here we go. So the Tea Time question of the day is.
What is it?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's
It's not.
not it.
It's a different one. It says the Tea Time question of the day is: what is your lock screen, and does it have any meaning? That is a good question. That is a Tea Time question of the day. What is your lock screen, and does it have any meaning? Are you a basic default lock screen person, or do you have something
One of the
personalized?
best moments of my life.
One of the best moments of your life.
Atmosphere.
We're gonna need that photo. We're gonna overlay it. That is a photo. That is your thumbnail.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, I love that
and I
picture.
mean,
And then
does
I
it
got
have
this
any
one,
meaning?
too.
It does have meaning. Yeah. Another.
Yeah,
another
you know those
atmosphere
two.
photo.
I really did. I really enjoyed myself at Atmosphere. That was one of the best moments of my life.
Well, I'm
for
glad.
sure.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it, man. I'm excited for year 3. As we all know, we are getting ready to just get approvals and stuff like that. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. But there's in the meantime, there's gonna be a lot more happening. But my thumbnail, my lock screen is an alternating lock screen. I got one of Drew, Steez, and I at Atmosphere year 1.
Okay.
Then I have Snowboard Kev.
Okay.
Then I have us inside the Ritz Theater before just planning.
Okay. Is that your one?
Atmosphere. Yeah, that's
Okay.
another one. My dog and I, rest in peace, and
dude.
family with dog. And I
Family
think
first.
that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
a lot of Atmosphere, Atmosphere, dog, snowboarding. Those are my lock
You
screens.
know, like, come on now. And I respect it. I do like it. Feel me, man.
I remember when I was like 7 years old, I used to have like the Joker as my lock screen. I used to have my phone jailbroken, so every time I'd open it up, I'd be like, why so serious? Like, it was like, I thought I was the coolest kid in the world. I know we've been there, right? It was like adding a song. It was like adding a song to your MySpace.
You thought you were him.
It was for real. I thought I was him. Colo, what is your lock screen, and does it have any meaning? Colo, what do you have going on here? It's probably his flag.
Yeah. Nah, I actually have a basically a cartoon character of a guy sitting at a table with a laptop, and it says "editor at work."
Ah,
Okay.
You know what
but
I
his
mean?
private.
You got a
screen.
privacy screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone has trust issues.
All right. I like that.
see
I
it.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw it up on the
Yeah. Colo, you mind editing your lock screen for us real quick? Yeah. So yeah, that's the tea time question of the day. What is your lock screen? Does it have any meaning? Let us know in the comments below.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to tea time, not brought to you by, but inspired by Arizona Iced Tea. That was a decent question. I like it.
Yep.
This green tea's hitting right now, dude. Like I bet the audio kind of hears me like slugging that down right now. Like,
Yo, he's going in on that.
yeah, man, this guy was really thirsty, man. But yeah, so love the music, man. Looking forward to seeing a lot more tracks dropping this year and letting people see your rollout process. You know, but other than music, you are a sports enthusiast. You love sports. You are a prolific athlete. Like you love to play yourself. And I've had the pleasure of playing in a flag football league that you help coordinate and run and participate in.
Yeah.
Called the I have it written down. I don't want to get it wrong. It's Scranton Flag Football League, so FFL.
Yeah, that works.
FFL.
I like to say the S is silent.
Okay.
The Flag Football League of Scranton. Of Scranton. Like just of Scranton.
Flag Football
yeah.
League of Scranton, and this football league. How long has it been around?
Technically that would be 2019. What? So that's 7 years.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
So we took a year break. So technically we'd be in year 6.
Mm-hmm.
One of my first friends when I moved out to Scranton, it's his baby. I'm just the VP. Brandon Cruzen.
Yes.
Puts
Shout
his
out,
heart
Brandon.
and soul into that, and I joined in the second year as a player only. After playing, I said, "Hey, I really want to help you." And then ever since year 3. It's been me and him against the world. We, like you said, I'm big into the community. So like we're really community oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand that about us. Like
Yes.
we're very cost efficient. We're not worried about what other people are doing or how other people perceive us. This started out as a way for people that were juniors in high school and up to just come out and play football.
Mm-hmm.
We have actual athletes that just do this because they actually play football. Like, and they just want to stay in shape. You know what I mean?
You got some athletes out there, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah, some young bulls who are like, oh, this guy's like just getting ready to go into college right now. Like that's really what it is with
you
these
know
guys.
what I mean? It's just we're just trying to give people a cheap option of staying safe in Scranton. You know what I mean? It's a lot of nonsense going on, and
Agreed.
we just give you 7 weeks, 9 weeks of good football.
Yes.
Like we don't really adapt to the traditional flag football leagues because we're not playing flag football. We're playing football with flags. It's and we try to make that very clear.
That is an obvious difference, you know, between your league, well, Brandon's league, you know, the FFL, and other leagues, neighboring leagues. So
yeah.
I've expressed my like, oh man, those guys are tough. Like they're out there, like they're like. I know what it is to play in a full contact flag football league, but there are limitations, there are rules, such as no tackling, and you know
what I mean?
There's different rules, you know, and so that league that the FFL is a lot more lenient on rules and is a lot more contact.
Yeah.
And I've had the pleasure of playing in it and won at a day tournament.
Yeah. First ever.
Yes.
Honestly, and with us, that wasn't the biggest success. That was our first ever trying to like host a tournament. We're just really league driven. But we still just wanted to give people a time and just come out, have fun. You know what I mean? Because we usually, even when we're not in league, come together because we're all good friends. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people don't understand too. Like, yeah, we may argue, but like after this, we actually are gonna go chill with each other because we're like best friends.
Mhm.
So it's like it's a big community thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're partnered with North Scranton Vikings.
Yes.
And it's all about the community for us. We just want to grow.
So you used to play football in high school,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
And so, after high school, you got into flag, and now you guys have a home. You guys have an actual field to call home every single game session. And you said it's North Vikings.
Yeah. North Scranton Vikings.
North Scranton Vikings. And how cool is it to make that connection and to be established at an actual field and not have to worry about where are we going to play this Sunday? You know?
Honestly, that was a great feeling.
Mhm.
And they were just so welcoming with us. And like, this is not a shot at West Side Scranton, but West Side gave us a really hard time. They
Mhm.
made us feel like we were stealing and like going for like a profiting. And like, honestly, we only charge for the jerseys.
Got it. Yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
And you get your jersey. So everything else is coming out of our pockets.
Yes.
And we're okay with that. We're not complaining, but you got to give us some leeway. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And I love the guys that complain and then they're like, you know what? Let me help. Yes. If we're all helping,
Yeah.
this will go perfectly.
It'll go a lot better. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like always going to come back to the community aspect of it. You know what I mean? Because without the community, we don't want to do this.
It's an extremely fun league, man. You said it's 7 to 9 weeks.
Yeah.
7 to 9 weeks of full contact football, and you have your own team, the GraveMakers.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
talk to me about your team. Maybe talk some smack here and there. But talk to me about your team. You actually wanted to draft me to play in your team.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
You guys
yeah.
have a really unique draft process to try to make it as fair as possible.
Yes. Yes.
So elaborate on that because I think that's unique.
That's one of the biggest differences between us and other leagues.
Mhm.
We don't want. All right, we're not trying to copy the NFL.
Okay.
No, but that's the model that we're copying. We have franchises. Like we want you to come to a game and be like, I'm a GraveMakers fan.
Yeah.
Like I want to get GraveMakers merch. Like
Correct.
that's what we're going for, and we want it to be in house. So we have our franchises, and we have our draft process. And the draft process works just like in the NFL. The worst team picks first. The last.
You
team.
guys have a draft day too, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You guys have like a combine or
Yep.
something. of the
We have a
sort?
combine as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You come out, you show your talents.
Pretty
if you don't
sick.
want to, you don't have to. You can mail in your email your film, or if you just want to be a no name, fine, we'll draft you. Everyone
Yeah.
gets drafted. That's one thing that we make sure, but playing time isn't promised.
Mhm.
And we just want to keep it fair.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. We want to keep it fair. We don't want a team that's the best athletes that Scranton has just comes in and just dominates.
I hear that.
No, we want to build chemistry, and that's how you build meaningful connections.
and
I
good
only-
games.
You know what I mean? I only knew probably 2 kids. No, I knew 4 people on my team that I drafted last year, and now all of them are like my brothers.
Yeah.
We talk all the time. Those are my guys. And I still have my brothers that were in the league already, but on other teams. But now we're all a big family. Now, when arguments start and people want to start fighting, you see everyone trying to calm things down.
Yeah.
Because we're all friends.
We've all been through this together.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But like, bro, come on, bro. Like my cousin Quincy, we've never been on the same team. Me and him go back and forth all the time. And then someone will say something crazy, like, yo, watch your mouth. That's my cousin. Oh, that's how you guys talk. Yes, that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a whole family thing. You know what I mean? I want the league to win. I want everyone to do well.
How
I want
many
everyone to
franchises are there?
6.
6 franchises. So we
Yep.
have GraveMakers.
Got the Sharks. You got the Vipers, Gators, Gladiators, and Get Back Boys.
Who's the best franchise in the league?
Come on now. The reigning Super Bowl champions, GraveMakers. I mean,
All right.
now,
So who poses the most threat to dethrone?
us this year,
He
I
gonna say,
can't tell them
He's gonna
that.
say us. He's gonna say it's us.
Like-
We're gonna
like-
dethrone ourselves.
No, but that's the thing. I'll be honest. Like, this is the best way to say it. I play quarterback in this league,
Yes.
and I'm not a quarterback.
But you're a leader.
Exactly.
Uh huh.
And I'm playing phenomenally right now.
Yeah.
If they can't stop me, we're winning again.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I see it. And I would say the teams that are the biggest threat right now would be the Sharks and the Vipers. But I knew that going into the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Sharks are a team. I play them twice a year. They're my rivals. So either way, I was going to have to play them twice a year. And yes, we beat them 2 times last year, but it wasn't like easy to. And we lost against them. I think it was some questionable things that happened that game.
Got it.
But a loss is a loss. You got to take it on your chin. But I played very well that game. I threw 25 passes and I completed 20 of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So if I just keep that up, that's a problem I won't have to worry about. And then the Vipers, we beat them in the Super Bowl. We've yet to lose to them. They're a great team, great athletes, but we've yet to lose to them. And I plan to keep it that way.
How does the league elevate, just on social media to get more people to look at the league and be part of it?
Honestly, I feel like me and Brandon can go harder. I definitely do think we can go harder, but I do think like because we're doing everything so by ourselves, we need more people that are actually serious and helping and don't just talk a big game.
Yeah, like board members, essentially.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like do you actually care? Like owners, you're the ones that are supposed to be making sure your guys are here and they're doing what they need to do. Do you not care about this?
Mm-hmm.
One thing about the GraveMakers, we make sure we're there. I make sure I'm on my team. I pick up since year 3. I had players that lived in Wilkes-Barre. I'll go pick you up.
Wow, yeah.
You know what I mean? I care about the growth of this league and my teams.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that. And I feel like if we have more people that are actually just trying to build something instead of just playing, because that's what it is. A lot of people just want to play and worry about playing. And I understand that. But let's leave that to the kids. Let's leave that to the 17-year-olds, to 18-year-old, to 19-year-olds. You're a 40-year-old man. I'm 25 years old. Let's build something.
Yeah. No,
let's build something. Why do we care so much about the competition factor about it when we can build something for our children? That's how I see it.
Makes sense. Like doubling back around the community once again.
Yeah, always.
To just keep. You had made a good point that it keeps people out of trouble. It keeps them. Just. So I think of the XFFL. Shout out Dimitri. They're out there doing it big, and he does this event called Midnight Madness.
Yeah. I was at the last one. Yep.
At Riverfront. And Midnight Madness, I remember the one time I participated in it. He's like, I love that you guys are all here because you chose to be here with me instead of outside partying, drinking, getting drunk, risking getting in a car, so on and so forth. And that's really what, sports provide is an outlet to just stay away from nonsense and to be participating, getting that energy out, and also being with your brothers and being with your teammates. That's one of the biggest things when it's all said and done is being able to go home after, talk over game plan and bicker and have fun and
like, bro, it was your fault we lost. How was it my fault?
Your ankles are still back there, bro. You didn't pull the flag,
bro. Yes, bro. Like you're gonna blame me.
Yeah,
bro.
So that's the beauty in sports and everything, man. And I've had the pleasure to play in the league, and I had a ball. I was actually showing out.
I was like, yo, Kev, you moving, dog.
I didn't drop a single pass actually that day. I was on it.
And you got a sack that day. I remember you got a sack. You definitely did. You got a couple sacks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was on it that day, man. But those days are dwindling. They're dwindling, they're behind me now, especially with my ankle and how it is nowadays. So shout out to sports, man. And that same day was the night we had the kickback event. And so you did something to your leg, bro, and you went and you got a stim. This guy couldn't walk off the field. It was crazy. Like it was so bad. What happened to you? I thought you
I don't even remember what happened. I think probably someone stepped on my foot. Something with my foot. It was something with my foot. No.
Or was it the hamstring?
Hip.
Oh, the hip.
It was my hip. Yeah. So I had to get a shot real quick.
Cortisone. Stim. Yeah. Just
and I had to rock the show because what did I say? My friends are counting on me.
Yeah.
My friends are counting on me. And I remember I agreed. And then Brandon was like, yo, Jay, I want to host a tournament. And I was like, yeah, bro. He said the date. I was like, yeah, bro, perfect. Like a week later, I'm like, I double booked.
Yeah.
I was like, but the show must go on. And then I performed with my boy, Normac. He just changed his name to Diney. Me and his song is about to be back out, Blitz. I had to pick him up from Jersey. I had to go to Jersey, but it just happens to be that Easton's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was perfect. So I went to Jersey, picked him up.
Long day.
Long day.
But let me tell you, it really was like night and day. Like
Yeah,
seeing
bro.
you leave the field, like I'm like, this guy can't walk. I don't know how the heck he's gonna be performing. In a few hours, new man. Walking in tall, straight,
Yeah.
no problem. Goes on stage and just
But you
breaks
notice
it down.
usually, like, I move around more.
yeah.
I wasn't trying to move around too much because I do like to I like to jump off the stage. I like to
Yeah.
really get, but I do think that
Fun times,
I had
man.
a good time.
Fun times,
You know what I
man.
mean?
So
For
shout out to FFL, man. I'm glad you could just shed some light on that league. I think it's
Thank you.
an important league in the area, and it's a fun league to say the least. And lastly, man, like I said, you're a fashion mogul, man. What's that necklace you got going on?
Oh,
there,
this
bro?
right here?
That's so dope.
It's my brother's right here. Showtime till infinity. This is his brand. My brother.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Without him, this is not here. Real spill. He put me on to everything I know when it comes to fashion.
Great.
Like
That was my next
alternative.
question. Continue.
Yeah, like my alternative fashion. Like, I mean, I always like put Jordans on and stuff like that, but like my alternative fashion and stuff like that, it's all because of him. He really showed me the way, and he's still way levels above me.
Mhm.
Levels above me, but this is his brand right here. I don't even think this is out right now. I don't even, but like anything he makes clothes, you're going to see him on a runway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way that I'm confident that I'm going to make it, I'm way more confident that he's going to
Do
make it.
you have any ambition? Have you modeled like professionally at all?
No.
Okay. Do
Never
you have
in my
any
life.
ambition too?
Not really.
Surprise.
You know what I mean? It wasn't something like if someone asked me,
Yeah.
like, I would, for anyone's brand, like my
Yeah.
friends, of course, but it was never something that like I really thought of too much because I don't know, like I'm more of one of those guys like, don't let me make it. You'll barely see me. And if you do see me, it's going to be in pajamas because we're in my house. I
Don't
need
let
to
me
go
make
out.
it because you'll barely see. Okay. Hold on. Why? You don't like
Because like,
so you
I
don't
like
like
to chill,
being
man.
okay. Yeah.
I really do like to
Uh-huh.
chill. Like the GraveMaker is not Jay. GraveMaker is not Jay. Jay likes to play the game, watch the game,
Mhm.
bet on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I'm a sports guy.
Time
You
to
know what
play
I
the
mean?
game.
Like,
yeah.
I like to listen to music, watch a game, chill. But like what I do in life, like I gotta be in people's faces and all that extra. Like Vince Staples,
Yeah.
me.
Got it.
Spiritual animal. I look at him and I'm like, I'm gonna be that guy. Like,
Vince Staples,
you know
man,
what I
yeah.
mean? Just a real chill guy. I don't.
Chill rap style too.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not meant for the limelight, but like when I'm in the moment, I know how to embrace the moment.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's a love-hate relationship. Definitely a love.
Yeah, because I would figure, you're always in, pretty unique outfits and it pulls off really well. You're tall. You have the attributes that would cater to a model. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and also you got the gap teeth. Like people love that. They love that, bro. They
You know
eat
what's
it up.
crazy? They hated it when we were young.
Yeah.
Now we're up. Oh, your gap is
Now
so
we're
cute.
up.
Now it's cute.
Now we're up.
Now, like,
Yeah.
nah, for sure.
This is my gap special talent. Ready?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I haven't even given it no thought. Now I really got to think. Like, I need a special talent. now.
Yeah, because I used to hate that, man. I'd say, Sally, and then one day I was just bored in class, and now I just. It's bad though. So I'd be like, yo,
no, it's.
people are like, yo, I'm not a dog, chill out. But yeah, man. No, your fashion game is impeccable, bro. If you want to model, you got it, bro. Just,
Appreciate you.
just saying that. Man, it's been a wonderful conversation we've had here, man. We've talked about music, we've talked about football, we've talked about clothing. You as a person, just very respectful,
Thank you,
and you love. A lot of people say good things about you. I don't think there's.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, like
I really do.
like I feel like I see you in many rooms with many people because you like to work with everyone.
Yeah, I got range.
You
I
know,
definitely,
and,
yeah.
Big respect guy, so
Yeah.
so much respect to you, bro.
Thank
and
you, man.
and in this world, man, we need it. We need it right now, right?
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate
Rough
it,
out
man.
there.
Appreciate you for having me, man. Like you said, bro, it was something that I definitely did want.
Mhm.
Like, this is something I'm going to check off my bucket list. other people may not see
That means
it
a lot
as
to me,
something.
bro. It does.
But like
you
it
know,
definitely, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I always thought your platform was dope. I always
Thank
thought
you.
you were respectful as well. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I've never like you've never crossed me. You've never done me wrong. You've always been a very, very upstanding person when it came to it. Like
We're straight to the point.
yeah, bro. Like
That's why
straight,
we get along.
bro. Straight to the point, bro. Even the
If your breath
atmosphere-
stink, your breath stinks.
Yeah, bro. It is what it is. Like it's like I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be honest.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, bro, for sure.
Listen, before we get off the air, bro, I always love to give the floor to my guests. So if there's anything that we miss, anything that you want to say to the people watching at home, that's your camera. Tell them what's up. GraveMaker, the floor is yours.
Just be a good person. Like it's not that deep. Don't blame it on religion. Don't blame it on politics. Just be a good person. You know, right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't make it complicated. I almost said the S word. Don't make it complicated. Just be a good person. Please, just be a good person. I could be bad for the rest of us. Like, just be a good person.
Hey,
That's it.
you know, if we could, before we get off the air, bro, you know what we're gonna need, right? You know exactly what we're gonna need, because it's like there it is, man. There it is. It's
There
a
it is. I was
tag.
like, what do we need?
It's a tag, man. You know exactly what we need. It's a tag.
Nah,
GraveMaker,
bro.
it was a pleasure having you here, man.
Thank you,
I
man.
really enjoy the meaning of being a GraveMaker, what it means to you, what it means for anyone who embodies that lifestyle. You know, you live with your mistakes, you dig your own grave, and you don't look back on it, man.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
There's nothing you
So,
can do about it.
with that being said, brother, it's been a pleasure. to
Thank
have
you, man.
Here for
Thank you.
episode
Pleasure to be here.
160. For I am the man in the middle, Kevin Martinez, signing out. Peace.